More fired up is not always more ready. That's one of the biggest mistakes athletes can make with pre-performance routines. They think the routine is there to get them hyped. It's not. It's there to get them ready. If these mental toughness moments help you, take a second to subscribe, like the video, and share it with a teammate. I put these out to give you practical tools you can actually use. And if we haven't yet met, I'm Dr. Haley Perlus, sport and performance psychology coach, and I want to help you clean up this mistake because it matters more than most athletes realize. A lot of athletes use their pre-performance routine like an emotional pump-up drill, I should say. Loud music, fast movements, big self-talk, trying to create adrenaline. Now let me be clear, energy is not the problem. Sometimes you need to raise your intensity, but chasing hype as the goal can put you in the wrong state for your sport, your position, or even that day. If you're too amped up, you get fast in the wrong ways. Your breathing shortens, your timing goes, your decisions speed up, your body gets tight, and then you call it nerves when really you prepared yourself for speed instead of control. A routine should do one thing, help you enter competition in a state that matches the task. That state might be aggressive, it might be calm, it might be loose, it might be clear and simple. The best routine is not the one that makes you feel the most, it's the one that helps you do the first thing well. That's the test. I worked with an athlete whose whole pregame routine was built around trying to feel a big surge before competition. Headphones on, pacing, repeating the same pump-up phrases, trying to flip a switch. If she felt flat at all, she thought something was wrong. She'd say, "I don't feel ready." But when we looked at her actual starts, the problem was obvious. She wasn't under-energized, she was overcooked. Her first few plays were rushed. She was forcing tempo, making early mistakes, and then spending the rest of the competition trying to settle down. So we changed the question, not how do I get more up, but what do I need to be in the first minute? Her answer wasn't hyped. It was steady, sharp, and committed. That changed everything. Her routine became less about creating emotion and more about creating function. A few deliberate movements, a longer exhale, one cue word, and a clear picture of that first simple job she needed to do. Her starts got cleaner because her routine finally matched the performance she wanted. That's what I want you to look at when you think about your routine. Before your next practice, game, race, or performance, ask yourself this. What state helps me do my first rep well, my first task? Not what do I want to feel, not what gets me the most fired up, what helps me perform well right away. If you're a golfer, that answer may be calm hands and clear tempo. If you're a hockey player, it may be assertive and physical. If you're a quarterback, it may be poised and decisive. If you're a sprinter, you may need much more activation than an athlete in a precision sport. There is no single right feeling before performance. There's only the state that best serves the job. Here's a simple way to build that. Pick 2 words that describe your ready state. Maybe it's calm and aggressive. Maybe it's loose and sharp. Maybe it's patient and committed. Then build your routine around 3 things. First, your body. What physically helps you get there? That could be dynamic movement, shaking tension out, grounding your feet, or slowing your pace for a minute. Second, your breath. Do you need to bring your intensity down or wake it up a little? For a lot of athletes, one long exhale does more for performance than another round of self-hype. So take a deep breath in through your nose. When you think you're done, breathe in a little bit more, and then as slowly as you can, exhale out your mouth. Third, your attention. What is your cue? What do you want your mind to be focused on when the game starts? One word is enough. Tempo, attack, see it, trust, simple. And then connect that cue to the first action you need to execute. That part matters. Your routine should lead you into something specific, not just into a feeling. This is also why athletes get thrown off when their routine is too dependent on one outside thing. The exact song, the exact schedule, the exact warm-up order. If your routine only works when everything is perfect, it's fragile. A strong routine travels well. Because you know what you're trying to create, you can adjust when travel changes, when timing changes, when the environment changes. You're not attached to hype. You're committed to readiness. And one more thing here. Sometimes athletes tell me, but if I don't feel excited, I'm worried I'll come out flat. And that's fair, I get it. But flat and calm are not the same thing. Calm can still be competitive. Composed can still be intense. You do not need chaos in your body to compete hard. In fact, some of the best performances probably did not feel dramatic before they started. They felt clear, simple, locked in. So this week, take a look at your pre-performance routine and be honest with yourself. Are you trying to feel something big, or are you creating the state that actually helps you perform? That one shift can clean up a lot of bad starts. If you want support building a routine that fits your sport, your pressure moments, and the way you perform your best, check out the links in the description for my coaching programs and resources. And if this was useful, again, please subscribe so you don't miss the next mental toughness moment.